What is going on, BDO community? It's that time of the week again. It is patch day. This patch video will be covering the TLDR version of this week's patch notes for BDO PC. I will be skipping in-depth class changes and will be highlighting the more important notes and events instead. Starting off, we have the end of the winter season. All winter season characters that have not been converted will automatically convert to normal characters. All seasonal quests that have not been completed will also have been deleted. Adventurers who have not completed either season server graduation at the Crossroad or season server graduation into the Big Wide World quests will get Fugar's a letter of encouragement and gift box full of memories in their mailbox. It's the same protocol from any other seasonal endings in Black Desert Online PC, and nothing has really changed except for now the seasonal servers, season 1, 2, 3, and 4, are going to be renamed Grana 1, 2, 3, and 4. The seasonal PvP server will be named into the new Olvia novice only server. As stated 1 week ago, the new Olvia servers that were going to be announced is only available to new adventurers logging in within 30 days of creating their family name or returning adventurers whose total character level is below 150 and have no record of logging into the game or using the Web Central Market within the last 30 days. The main differences between the two Olvia server categories is the new Olvia Novice Only server will cater to adventurers who are new as of March 31st, 2021, and adventurers who are returning as of March 31st, 2021, and have a total character level of 150 or below. If these two don't apply to you, you will have access to the new Olvia 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 servers, which is essentially the same as previous Olvia servers. Moving on to the events category introduced in today's patch, the new April attendance rewards event has started. You will see a new slew of rewards from the daily login starting from the month of April to May 5th. The event Shiny Rings and Playtime Rewards has started. Its event period lasts from today, March 31st, all the way through April 14th. And essentially, if you kill any of the monsters below, such as Zarka, Nuver, Kudum, or Kuranda, you will receive or have a chance to receive a shiny ring. You can then trade in the shiny ring for belongings of an adventurer with Marcella, who is the Velia jeweler. You cannot obtain this event item, shiny ring, from the following world bosses: Nightmarish Zarka, Bloodstorm Nuver, or Stormbringer Kuranda. TLDR, attack these bosses when they spawn. You have a chance for a shiny ring. You can exchange the shiny ring for belongings of an adventurer. Event number 2, supplies from defeating the world bosses. This event runs from April 1st to April 14th, essentially 2 weeks. You get to get certain rewards from the Y menu depending on how long you play. For 30 minutes of playtime, you get a high quality draft box. 60 minutes of playtime, you get a hard black crystal shard. 90 minutes of playtime, you get a concentrated magical black stone of armor. And 120 minutes of accumulated playtime for the day, you get an awakened Sonal Siege Captain Summon Scroll. TLDR, just have your game running for this amount of times, maxing out at 120 minutes a day, and you will get all the rewards every day from this event. The next event is going to be running from March 31st to April 7th, and it is called the Unpredictable April Fool's event. Essentially, field bosses will be spawning, but they won't be spawning in their original location. They'll be spawning in other field bosses' location randomly. So you won't be able to really pinpoint which boss spawned at that location until you've actually gone to that location. For example, Red Nose will not appear at his normal spawn location. Instead, Dastard Beg, Dimtree Spirit, Giant Mudster, or Kazwariak can appear at Red Nose spawn location. It's totally random, and I guess that's the gimmick of the event. The caveat to this is the loot obtained by defeating the field bosses will depend on the boss, not the location. So if you kill Red Nose at Beg's location, you will receive the loot respective of Red Nose. The next event covered here is a change from the previous event. Essentially, if you defeat these field bosses, you have 100% guaranteed to obtain a concentrated boss fortune and a chance to obtain a shepherd's boy's bag. You can open the shepherd's boy's bag to obtain one of the following April Fool Day items. These items can be sold to NPCs for 10 million silver. You can use the concentrated boss's fortune to complete a special quest given by Reuben and Calphion. The quest's name is Lies of the Herald, and the objective is just to give Reuben the concentrated boss's fortune for one fine accessory box. Lastly, the combat skill and contribution EXP hot time event has started. This will run from March 31st to April 7th. This hot time will be permanent on the new Olvia servers, and essentially 24/7 during the event period there will be a combat EXP percent buff of 150% and a skill EXP percent buff of 50%. On the weekends during this event period, the combat EXP buff hikes up to 250% and the skill EXP percent remains at 50%. Also, the family contribution EXP you can earn from a variety of quests and exchanges will be increased during this event period. If you have a contribution between 0 and 99, you will get an increased gain of a contribution EXP of 150%. If you have a contribution between 100 and 199, this will be an 100% increase in contribution EXP. And if you have a contribution between 200 and 249, you will gain a contribution EXP boost of 50%. That is all for the TLDR version of this week's patch notes. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. And once again, I will not be going in depth with the class changes, but if you'd like me to do so, also let me know in the comments below and I can perhaps implement a second video going over the class changes of this week. I hope this was deemed useful to you guys, and if it was, please show your support by subscribing and liking this video. Thanks.